Welcome, welcome, welcome back to Marvel's Midnight Suns, all killer, no filler. I'm your hunter, Witty Loggin, and we're jumping in where? Right where we left off. We're going to be jumping into Spider-Man's here as a mission. It's going to be a story mission, so we might have a little scene here that I'll skip. When we jump in, oh, looks like we're bringing Hunter, and we get Spider-Man. So he's not available right now, but this is the process in which we unlock him as a playable character. Pretty exciting. All right, so let's skip this. Yep. And we're in, and we get to bring a third, and we're bringing Magic. If you remember, we did her thing last time, and I completely forgot to do the thing that I said I was going to do, which was to get into her combat outfits, show them off real quick, turn it on, and there we go. So we're going to jump in. We're good. Oh, I need to select her. Okay. And we're still going to bring this greater, actually, you know what? I crafted a bunch of items so that way we could unlock that research. I'm glad that we did that. And I'm going to do I'm going to bring a battlefield. Oh, I need to select it. I need to take it out. And then I'm going to bring one of my battlefield scanners, and we're going to confirm the deck. And then we're going to go. While this is loading, while we're doing the hero walk-up, let me just tell you guys, I appreciate you guys going on this journey with me. Oh, we're not doing the hero walk-up. It's a story mission. But while this is going on, hopefully... Oh, yeah, she might talk over me. We'll see. Yeah, we're fighting Venom on this mission. I knew that. I remembered that. But what I was going to say was, please feel free to leave a comment. I'm not going to try to get too far ahead on these missions on this playthrough. So I want to be able to be responsive to you guys. If there's heroes that you want to see, if you have questions, anything like that, please feel free to leave that comment, and I'll be happy to mix up the gameplay a bit if there's a specific hero that you would like me to highlight in a playthrough. So here we go. We have a mission to rescue civilians, which is a card, so it does count as a card play. And we have to generate enough heroism because it costs us 2. Unlike the keys that cost us 0, in this case we actually have to do this. We have to generate the heroism to be able to rescue them. Now, Venom's assault, for the time being, we're not fighting him right away, but he's influencing the battle in that he's going to be hurling objects from the sky. So that's what that AoE, or from the top of the building. That's what that AoE that you see there is. And we have to get ourselves out of this circle, and then ideally, maybe not on this turn, but get enemies into that circle because they will take that damage. All right. So we have this guy. We have, okay, so the +5, and we got the shove ability since we finished our research. So we can move into people and knock them over. And then Magic. Okay, so Magic's skill set is she has a limbo portal, which is typically a free ability where she gets to put a portal out, and you'll see it, I'm sure. I'll be using one pretty quickly. And the next time that she does a knockback ability, which a lot of her abilities do, that enemy goes through that portal. So you can set up some really cool angles, and this is part of the thing with this game is that, you know, for me it's about quality of presentation and thoroughness. You know, making sure the bugs are pretty much worked out. And for a game, gosh, I'm sorry, I'm talking over this. Not that this back and forth really matters, but I'm sure it's annoying.
But Eddie and I were doing our thing here in New York way before those horns grew out of his head. I've never known him to pick up.
I'm just gonna let him finish.
We need to get these people
sorry,
out of his
Peter
way.
Parker. Okay. So, besides the gameplay loop, it's also creating moments, right? And in like online games, those moments are normally like social moments. And when you're playing a game like this, you want to have those great, like, oh my gosh, I can't believe I figured that out. I did that. You know, it's great. All right, so no portals because it is a card of hers. You can see she has a knockback and a quick. No damage on it though. We have our knockback quick, we have our quick, and she's got a forceful knockback, and then we have another quick. So we have a lot of quicks on the board. So what I'm curious is if I don't remember how far with the whip, if I would be able to get him all the way over here or not. And we have a new enemy, this Hydra Specialist. So melee attackers take a little bit of damage. So he's got like kind of a built-in counter attack mechanism while he has shield. So that's something to consider for melee attacks only, though. So let's start off. What do you say we start off with? I can take out 2 guys, but I almost don't want to do that. I think I want to do this. So that was a quick play. That also gets the hunter out of that area. I noticed we only have 1 Spider-Man card, so I probably should do something with him. Unfortunately, I can't combo that. But I can
Like it's up to me.
at least get
Whatever works for you.
that guy off the battlefield. Now we can check our whip. Let's just see. See, I can't quite get him in there. I can get you in there. And I still have 3 card plays. And I have this. But this is not going to be... I'm not going to be able to use this. So I think I'm going to I think I'm going to discard that. Spider Sense. See, this is where I think I want to use this. I think I do want to use this. I essentially have 2 card plays now. So I remember I mentioned earlier when somebody else had the fast buff that one hero really does a lot with it. And here you go. This is Spider-Man's thing. So I can apply bind. We saw bind with Venom as far as it reduces the number of actions that you can take on a turn. I do need to get her out, which I have a plan for that. So let's maybe select her and let's get her out. Oh, no, hold on. Yep, I want to get her out of that circle. So I'm going to bring her here, I think. And the reason why is, is that I want to do this, which almost gets rid of that shield. But more importantly, it stuns him, and she will take a little bit of damage, I believe. Because of the, yep, there it is. 15 damage. But he's stunned, and that's perfect. That's what I want. I have 1 more card play. I'm wondering if I use the whip, that gets him low. If I throw him in here, he takes no damage, but he'll take damage from this. And I don't think there's a way for me to tell. Yeah, there's no way for me to tell how much damage. So I think I'm going to hold on to the bind, and I think I'm going to do that. I could have used it, I could have gotten the civilian out there, but I feel like this is a better move in the long run. Good. So he's going to die. So that's perfect. We do have a redraw that I can use, but I like my cards. So I think I'm just going to do this. And then Q Venom, Fallen Venom. Perfect. Nice shot, bro. Kobe. Alright. Spider-Man's going to take a little bit of hit, and I know Hunter's going to take a little bit of hit. And he was debuffed with weak, which is not good. Does exactly what you think it does. I believe it does put a percentage on it. This game is very good about numbers. And he put counter on that guy, which is just... I just hate.
Must not have left instructions for Hydra on how to control.
Yeah, I know. Civilians in danger now, so I have to get them out on this turn. So it probably, yeah, 50%. So it probably makes sense for me to.
I can hear her too, talking in my head.
It's a comm system.
Look at this.
The same one I activated in your suit.
Right, that was gonna be my next guess.
Okay, so that's 2 card plays. And then I have a couple quicks, so I may as well use this quick on him. Or I do it on her and I do this, which that works.
Okay, that was awesome.
Get that card play back. Spider-Man's not really in a great location. I hate that this guy's going to be able to do some damage. I'm going to hope for some heals on the next go-around. I do have a quick slash that I can use, but I think I want to... I have 2 redraws as well. So do I... Man, that's really tough call. What do I do here? I think what I want to do is let's get on magic. We have to rescue the civilian. So let's get that civilian out of there. I wanted to see what her positioning was going to be.
Now get
Yep.
out of here.
So she needs to move. So here's what I was thinking about trying to do. I was trying to get all 3 of these guys in here, and I don't think I can. And that would be 2, and then I could use the move to get her out. And that leaves... This guy doesn't notice he doesn't have a target, which means that he's going to buff one of these guys over here. So what I was thinking about doing was this.
Begin.
Which would pull them to the center of where that icon was, which I'm hoping... It is a little random.
I saw a move like
Oh,
that
you
once,
see? It
centuries
is.
ago.
What a jerk. Alright, well that's okay. Because what I'll do is I will use... Maybe, do I do this just to get this off of him? I think I will. That gets her out of it. She will take another 15 damage. But I'm okay with that, I think. Oh, he had counter. Damn, I forgot about that, obviously. I do have... So I could take this guy off the map. But I think what I'd rather do is... Sometimes you can get some cheeky angles where people will bounce off multiple things, which is kind of fun. Like this. And then he'll come back in, and hopefully come back in the circle. I'm taking a little bit of a chance here.
Lilith has sent you here to die.
But he should come back in on the
hope you are
circle.
prepared.
Yep, because they try to enter in a slot that's close. I'm okay with everything else, I think. Unfortunately, I didn't do enough damage. If he didn't have that weak buff, then that guy would have been dead, because I would have done just a little bit more damage to him. So everyone's getting a little low. Everyone's getting a little too low for me. So if hopefully we get some heals in here, and this will... Oh. So he has Frenzy now, and what that... I need to rescue that civilian. And what that
If we're
means...
lucky, that creature will run out of
Excuse
things
me.
to throw.
Is
Better
that...
yet, let's make sure he has
He's
no one
got
to
a
throw
Frenzy
at.
3.
Gotta get
So
these
after
people to
3
safety.
cards get played, even if they're quick, on my turn, this guy's going to activate. So that's the... Oh, I didn't mean to do that.
You're pretty good at this.
I thought I had the knockback one on. That's just terrible. Okay, so now we have some issues. I have 2 card plays. Portal is free. That's the good news. Man, everybody is so low. Let's just see what this looks like. And I'll show you kind of what I'm talking about with some of these angles. Nope, I want... it's going to have to be a little bit closer. I want it like this.
Consider that.
So, portal's there. Okay. I need to get Spidey out. I have 2 more card plays. I need to get Spidey out. So here's what I was thinking. We'll do... Man, he's got such low... What's his hit points at? It's only at 22. That's brutal news. Because I can't even take him out. I can take him out, though, and I can take him out. Oh, that's what I was going to do. Okay, that works. So we're going to do this.
I'm on it.
Okay.
Good work.
And then we're going to do this. So this is what I was talking about about combos.
Ready?
At different angles. Push him through that. He comes out there. And hopefully, is he in the circle? Hopefully he stays in that circle. She levels up. That's good. And they're both in, which is great. So that means he's going to die. Magic is going to take a hit here. I'm just wondering, I can't quite shove him into anything to take him out. So I think Magic's going to take a little more damage, which is unfortunate. I don't think there's much I can do about that. But I don't want to risk getting somebody else in the mix. So we'll just eat it. Okay. So that was great for us. Ooh, okay. Where are my heal cards? Oh, and she took an injury, which... Oh, they're not going to tell us about it. They'll tell us about it probably when we leave the mission. Oh, and he healed himself for all that damage. Oh, there you go. So once they get to a low health, they don't have any immediate effects, but they have negative consequences if you use them again before they're healed. So
thankfully, Venom's attention seems to be focused on the outside of the museum.
okay.
People inside should be safe for now.
So
Careful, he might be able to hear us. I think I saw him swallow a radio tower on the way
let's
over
get
here.
this. Let's get this civilian out of here. We do have a heal, thank
Just get
goodness.
clear.
The civilians are clear. It's open season on Hydra and their pet monstrosity.
Yep,
They will be the next to fall in the hunt.
maybe.
Wow. You two ever work with a guy named Craven?
Okay, so we do have a couple of quicks that we can use, which I can take out these two guys, which I think would be helpful. Okay, I'm
Very
still
effective.
in the circle, so I have to keep that in mind. I can whip him probably into this, and he might still land outside that circle, which would work. I think I'm going to redraw this. Man, that's tough. Because I need the heal. So, let's go ahead and use the heal. Go ahead and use the heal. I'm sorry, I didn't think about that. Okay, so she's
That will do.
feeling a little bit better. Can Spidey get to this? Will this reach? No, valid targets. That's Buki. And I think this guy's in the same type of play. Look at this. Look how close we are to this barrel. I can't quite get him there. I wonder. Oh, I could get him close enough to that though to. Okay, so let's do that. Let's do this. No damage to him, but got him like over there by this, so that way I can. I'm assuming these aren't free, right? They're not. Okay. So then we'll do this. See, I'm afraid that's not going to be enough. So I think I'm going to leave him. I think I'm going to do this. I don't think this is going to kill him, which is too bad. But
As they say, it gets the job done.
well, there you go. So that's what we're going to do. So then we do this, which does enough damage to him that he'll die on that. And then back to Spidey, who is going to throw this big pile of newspapers at this guy and kill him. Special delivery. And we're going to end the turn. Venom's going to kill his own guy. Bam! Awesome. And I believe there is another phase 2 to this.
Venom and stop all this.
Yep. Alright. So here we are, outside of City Hall, to defeat fallen Venom. Yep, and we can, if we get bound, we can get freed up. Okay. Now we got all the heals.
Actually try and help you,
Of
Eddie?
course.
Help us. Help us.
Alright, so
Everything from us, Spider-Man.
let's heal Spidey. Because I don't want to worry about somebody else getting
Put that down as a
knocked
definite
out.
maybe.
So let's do that. Because the two minions are taking him on. Okay, so sorry, I was just thinking about how I wanted to do this. I think I will redraw one of the heals. I get a quick. That's cool. Let's take care of this guy.
Weak, even for Hydra.
I can do a limbo portal to stun him. But I have 2 card plays. So let's do...
Here we go again.
Oh, I didn't... Shoot. That was a misplay. Absolute misplay. Completely did not mean to do that. I meant to hit him first and then hit him. So, limbo portal to here. And magic to here. Stuns him, which the enemy villains get two actions, so that's the only drag about that. I'm gonna hold on to bind. Gather doesn't really do much for me. I know we're gonna have more ads, but I think I'm gonna redraw it for right now in the hopes that we get something like that, because I'd rather use... Maybe I'm going to use it on myself just to make sure that I don't get injured. That's a huge heal.
Assistance.
And then take him out with a rock, since we have heroism to spare. All right, that's it for now. Stuns removed, and then he's going to get ready to do his AOE thing, and we're going to have some ads, but they're going to stand right next to him. Solid
Spider-Man's lead
solid
here.
work.
He's
I
the
like
expert
that.
when it comes to Venom.
All right.
Thanks.
We do have another. We could do another little
Especially if
trick
he's feeling
here.
huggy.
So let's redraw whip. Let's redraw whip over here. Another heal. Okay. So then what we do is we're just gonna work Venom down. We're going to put a portal up there. We're going to soul blast him into that, which will stun him. I know that takes away from the mood, like him killing his own guys, which is great. But I think I would rather bring her back over here and do this.
Like it.
2 down. Lots of binds, and I mean I can overheal her. Amazing.
Thank you, friend.
And we don't want to do any more damage to him, otherwise I'd blow this up. But because I don't want to wake him up, we're swimming in heroism. We need to start spending. I just realized that when we got our new hunter cards, I don't think I put them in the deck. I didn't put the counterattack in the deck. I gotta make sure I do that little bit of maintenance. Okay, here we go. We have slash and quick slash.
Your struggles are pointless, and they spoil the meat.
Is he always?
Man, this
I
group
wouldn't
is a
take it
little light on
personally.
damage,
Eddie
I'll
always
be
gets
honest.
extra grumpy when he's hungry.
Um,
Think he's bad. You should see Jameson if he doesn't get his morning bagel.
look how wide her freaking grab is. It's so great. I didn't need to do that to even get the damage on him with the AOE, but I wanted the actual raw damage. So we have 2 card plays, so I'm gonna do this. And then I think what I'm gonna do is then I think I'm gonna whip him.
Try this on the side.
Which again reduces his number of actions down to 1, and I don't need to move. I don't need to do anything. I think I'm good where I am.
Mother tells us to hurry.
Mother, by the way, is Lilith, is the villain, the mega villain.
Do
Ooh.
not presume to touch
Sure.
me, beast.
Reinforcements are coming. All right.
Nothing can save you from us, little spider. Not heroes, not puny soldiers. We will never stop.
We're gonna do this.
Need him.
Again, just trying to get his
End to
health
this
bar
fight
down.
soon before he brings down the
No
entire
symbiote
city.
skin, so that's good. Forceful knockback on this guy. Let's get him off the front here. Bye.
They cannot possibly.
And
not
then I really, how much? 22. Do we redraw here? 2 quick kicks. I mean, I'm swimming in heroism. Oh my gosh. I think we bind here. Once again, let's limit the damage he can do.
Not to brag,
Probably
but
gonna
I'm feeling
lose
pretty
1
good right now.
star on the, I probably should be using my shove on him before I bind him too. Really want to min-max this.
I suppose we should not underestimate this thing.
Reinforcements on approach.
But yeah, I have so many quicks that these ads are just
We sense your fear here.
silly.
We can taste it.
Oh,
A sweet
it's like on his foot.
marinade for the feast that is about to come.
Oh, sorry, Eddie. Think you're
man.
just picking up a whiff of garlic from DeCarlo's. Tell you what, call off this ending the world thing, and lunch is on me.
So many quick with knockback. I have whip. I have holy flame. So what if we do? What if we send her? Why is there a red circle around him? Is something happening over here? Or is that just left over from before? I think it's left over from before. Do I have enough shove? If I don't have enough to get that way, I probably don't have enough to get this way. That's probably fair to assume. It was more of a question of who do we want to... Is there anything else explode? Oh, there's literally this. Okay. How much damage did that do? 2? So do we do this? Nope, not that. This? And then play a little portal with this guy? Like this? Didn't get the quick, but he's got symbiote skin. So here's what I'm thinking now, though, is we do this. We clear the battlefield a little bit. We do this. Oh, this is not gonna. I can't do that. Okay. Well, we'll do this. Should have thought about that a little bit better.
never strong enough to face
Alright, so he's now downed. There we go. Powerful enemies like Venom have multiple lives, so they're going to have to be KO'd multiple times. So he's down for right now. Any further damage that we would do on him is just not going to matter. So I'm just going to do this. Get him out of here. And we are out of moves, out of items, all those things.
My spidey senses are tingling.
So he'll come back, another full bar. So now he's going to be a little bit tougher because we don't have all those ways to kind of manage his or to manage his actions with the binds, and we don't have as many environmentals to manipulate. So don't really need a quick card right now. Bind, there we go. That's better. We have 3 card plays. Do we want to... Is there anything I can slam him into at all on the battlefield? It doesn't look like it. So I think we hold on to the portal card for right now, because this doesn't really... I mean, it could add a little damage. I could do it with a move. So, like, Gather's not a bad one. I mean, it's a great card, but it's...
So
This is honestly just for the damage. Just for the 18 damage that I'm going to do to him. Okay. And then see if we can get one of these cheeks. See how, like, this is 104, but if I do it here, I get him down to 93, so I push him through that sign. So good. So good. Alright, symbiote skin, totally fine with that. We have one more card play. So then, yeah. We'll give him the whip.
whatever works for you.
And we're good. I'm good with the cards I have in my hand.
Monoforms are for the weak.
Okay. Ow. That hurt. 30 damage. Woo! Some more reinforcements. It's fun just throwing these little guys at you. Just to keep you on your toes, I
They
suppose.
say there is a man
That
inside
rhymed.
this slime. Does not seem
Um,
sanitary to me.
I could do this, but I also have my quick slash, which is a knockback quick. I don't have a bind. I don't really love chain strike. 22 damage isn't bad. I'd rather have that though, I think. Yeah. Alright, so let's get myself healed up here. Okay.
Let us see
And
if we have an answer
then
for this.
maybe I do use her gather since I'm gonna use it anyway.
Now it's
I don't need the additional heroism right now, obviously. Boop. And a little double KO.
No time to lick our wounds.
And I have a soul blast, which would only do a little bit of damage. Or I could do a whip, because I'm on this side. Oh, I saw it right there. Throw him against some stuff. And I don't believe I don't get bound or anything because that wasn't a melee attack.
Fragile, but not as fragile as you.
Dude, I'm just gonna wreck you with stuff laying around the battlefield. Yeah, I think that's it. Except I think I might use Spider-Man to do just a little bit more damage on him. Use those moves.
We'll make you pay for that.
And we'll see what happens.
You are within our reach.
I am.
Hold
What are you gonna do about it? No, he's gonna bind me. And this is what we were avoiding earlier by binding him, is that he normally, he has two actions, so then he's gonna throw her. Yep. And so we were not having to, we're able to avoid a lot of the bind mechanic from him. More reinforcements, just going to be a couple of little minions.
Looking mean as ever, Eddie. Maybe even a little meaner.
And then here's the game. Spider-Man for the win. Spider-Mans! And that should be the mission, I believe. They're gonna make me defeat these last two little guys.
This is a great victory, everyone.
Okay. I think there's gonna be a credit sequence, or I'm sorry, an action sequence. We'll skip that. 2 stars, 3 stars. 2 stars. Yeah. Yep. Okay. A little help here. Very good story mission. So we're probably going to come back into some cutscenes. So I will meet you guys at the Forge. And here we are, Hellfire Forge. Let's see where we're at.
Love this.
So we got a second combat item slot. I did not use that card. Did you guys notice? And check this out. So we can unlock this old one too now. So what this is that if we knock enemies into our own guys, our own teammates, they do not take damage, and in addition, they do more damage to them. So you can get that, again, the old one too. It's kind of cool. All right, so let's get that going. We're researching. Let's check out what kind of cards we got in our coil. And I did, while I was running around, doing story stuff, I did go through and swap cards in the new cards that we got last time into the decks. Charge, forceful knockback, okay. Kick, 18 damage and a knockback. Another whip, and then banish. So this is interesting. So banish is, she can actually, you know how Ghost Rider can create a drop with the hell pit that we can push people into, even though I never did during that mission. This actually takes them completely off the map, so it's kind of, could be great, could be not so great. I mean, if you're trying to take people off the map, but if you have somebody who's getting ready to do a big attack, to be able to just take them out of their round of combat and they don't get a chance to do that, that's a pretty neat ability, kind of a neat control. I don't think I'm going to do the bind, because I think I usually only roll with 1 bind, is what I would probably do for Spider-Man. So I don't think I'm going to pick that up. The charge, what do we think about the charge? I don't know. I think I'm going to take the kick and the banish. I think I'm going to go with the higher rarity of cards for right now. Because even if I don't use them, you can salvage them. And I apologize if you hear a bunch of dogs in the background. My neighbor's dog is having a friend over, I guess, a play date, if you will, and they are making all sorts of ruckus. We should, before we do the yard, I should go ahead and do the thing that I said that I would do, is check out what we're going to go next. So here's the example. The bill comes due is the next story mission, but we have to complete at least 1 general mission before we're able to do that. So we have some interesting ones. Defeat heavy enemies, but it's also marked as an easy. I think we'll probably do this one. It's a hard, so it's going to be a difficult, but you get a rare gamma coil and a rare intel cache. That's good times. So that is a Captain Marvel mission. So if we have the option to train with her or upgrade anything of hers, we'll want to at least entertain that idea. We do want to. Oops. I have no yard upgrades. Okay, I want to make sure on that. Let's check out our daily sparring. It's just an arcane key, but it will increase our friendship.
Let's do it.
Arcane keys are used to unlock chests that are throughout the grounds of the Abbey, and they are normally cosmetics, but they can also include essences or even battle items. So we did get 3 more friendship, which is a good thing. And then let's look at our abilities.
No pain, no
so
gain.
For our hunter, I took one of the whips out and I took one of the heals out and I swapped them for that inspire ability. and I swapped them, and I put in the Wild Strike for a kind of a nuke. Because when the Wild Strike gets upgraded, which is when it gets to vulnerable, that's really, really nice. Or not vulnerable, so when it gets to 55 damage, that's a really big hit. So this makes Whip a
We've got
0
plenty of tricks
cost
for old
and does
dogs.
11
No
damage, but it
excuses
still has
here.
that negative of discarding a random card, which I don't love. I'm going to do this one, I'm just going to tell you, because we were overhealing the crap out of ourselves and our teammates, and if we do that, then we draw 2 cards, which is a really great... Card draw is always good. Card draw is always good. And now explosives deal increased damage in combat, which is awesome. So let's also check. Remember, we had her, and we do have enough to do this as well. So we're going to take this because we know we're going to bring her with us. So we may as well do it. That's perfect. That was a clean little run there. So we are ready to head out on our next mission, which will be happening in our episode 7, because this was episode 6 of our Marvel Midnight Suns all killer, no filler playthrough. A little bit of a longer episode. Appreciate you guys being here. I have been your hunter, Witty Login. I hope you have a wonderful day. Take care of yourselves.